Now, from 21Alive Plus, this is your Fastcast.
Good morning. There's a live look over Broadway Plaza. Today is Wednesday, February 5th. And first thing this morning, we want to get a quick check of your first alert weather forecast because today is the day. Start planning ahead. We've got some freezing rain overnight. This is going to have a big impact on commuters that are especially traveling late night, early morning. So us, Liz and I, are going to face some commute issues tomorrow morning, and I'm sure many other people. So Liz, kind of explain to us what time we need to be watching out for and how impactful that ice is going to be.
Yeah, it's going to be about a 12-hour span. So, I mean, that is half a day in itself, 12-hour span, kicking off 7 p.m. this evening until 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. So we jump right into the timing. This is what you need to know as you head out the door this morning. No issues this morning, no issues this afternoon. But we've been giving you the first alert to that freezing rain kicking off around 7 p.m. As we go into the overnight hours, that will pick up in intensity and how widespread it is. The worst time to travel is going to be overnight tonight. So anyone that's maybe a third shift worker, if you are a healthcare worker with an odd schedule, whatever it may be that puts you on the road in the middle of the night, it is going to be hazardous across the area. I mean, really, if there was any way for you to wiggle around your schedule, trying to get to wherever you need to go to several hours before or several hours later, that's going to be your best bet. Because as we go through the night, it is going to be particularly difficult for road crews to work on this because they also will be dealing with the ice as they are driving around. And because of the on and off nature of this freezing rain, it's not a one and done. This is going to be a continuous issue on and off. So road crews will have to really treat things multiple times, which is going to be a challenge in itself. As we lead into tomorrow morning, the bulk of the freezing rain slowly pushes out, but we still have spotty freezing rain, anything from about 2 a.m. to 7 a.m. Once we get past 7 a.m., we're dry for the rest of the day tomorrow, and high temperatures get into the 40s. Nonetheless, icy conditions by late this evening, overnight tonight, and early tomorrow morning. Jess, I expect widespread school delays because of these icy conditions. And the big determining factor as to whether or not we see any cancellations or e-learning is mainly going to come down to how quickly we can treat neighborhood roads and rural roads, which frankly, I'm not too optimistic on. Naturally, we'll start to thaw a little bit more by 9 a.m. and on, which for many school districts will be a little too late for their threshold. Temperatures around 9 a.m. will be 36 degrees with a high of 40 in the afternoon.
Liz, can we delay work?
You
But
know
maybe
what?
a few hours, just
Maybe
to
a
give us a
little-
little extra time.
Little work from home action.
Yeah,
that would be
maybe-
very nice. Unfortunately, I don't think that's quite going to be the case for us.
I think you have a little more qualifications to maybe mention it to the bosses. If I said it, they might think I'm crazy, but you know the weather, Liz.
Yeah.
That might be a plan. Just
know
to
what?
put a little bug in your ear.
We'll try that. We'll see how that works for us. I'm not feeling too good about that outcome.
Darn it. All right. Well, the Fastcast does continue with more first alert weather coverage this morning. Power companies are preparing for some potential outages. An Indiana, Michigan power spokesperson says even though we're not expecting a ton of ice, if there is any concern from their storm response team, they will tell their service workers to be ready. INM says they do everything they can to get your power back quickly, and it is important that you are prepared as well. Well, maybe not. I'm trying to get you some more information about the INM power outages, but apparently it's not working over here. So
Nope, the video froze, which is very on theme with the story itself.
Yes. Well, if you do end up losing power for whatever reason it may be, the best way to check on any potential power outages or when those will be addressed is on their website. It's very easy to access. They give you all the information you need to know. I cannot believe, Liz, that you pointed out that it's freezing.
Listen, that's what we call in the TV biz a little bit of an ad lib. I know that's
Liz, we're halfway through the week.
Yeah.
We're facing some serious weather on the way, and you're making jokes over here.
Listen, you gotta have a little mix of fun with everything, especially with that freezing rain. A lot of people are changing up their routines. So you gotta have some sort of thing to put a smile on your face, a little treat, whatever it is, especially as we are only a few days into February. We have a whole month to get through, and February notoriously is not always the most generous with good weather.
Liz, good thing I like you and you're actually my friend because you're giving me a lot of bad news on this Wednesday morning. Goodness gracious. Well, let's end the bad news here and just give you a live look over Broadway Plaza. No ice out there yet, which is a little bit of good news. But we hope you guys have a great Wednesday. We will be back here tomorrow morning with all the updates you need to know on tomorrow's First Alert Weather Day.